The trio of what I believe to be Pixar's finest consists of the following films: the 2010 Lee Unkrich directed Toy Story 3, the greatest animated feature in cinematic history in my opinion, which is trailed by 2001's Monsters Inc., then 2015's Inside Out, the pair of pictures directed by the great Pete Docter. While some of my other favorite animated flicks are inherently singular, namely 2001's Waking Life and 2005's Corpse Bride, the brilliant and beautiful Inside Out instinctively lends itself to a follow-up, as the story stars a collection of emotions within the mind of a growing girl. Not to say that a second film writes itself, that would be disrespectful to the original picture's creative team, who were perpetually clever and deliberately detailed while delivering a plethora of purely poignant beats, but there is simply an immeasurable amount of narrative potential when it comes to this upcoming sequel, and I have believed that to be the case since the original movie's release. Chapter 1 of this literally emotional tale concludes with a preteen Riley beginning to become curious about love, whilst the construction and depiction of her mind and its contents are clearly expanding and becoming more complex. Now, I was undoubtedly disappointed to learn that the aforementioned director Docter, as well as the magnificent Michael Giacchino, whom I believe to be the world's greatest composer, were not returning for this second chapter. That being said, my faith and hopefulness unquestionably remains. There are a number of returning players from movie number 1, whilst I appreciate the fact that Pixar wasn't trying to immediately pump out sequels and spin-offs after the original success. There's been nearly a 10-year gap between pictures, so clearly a lot of time and care was put into this Kelsey Mann-directed project, said project being Mann's feature film directorial debut, though he's been working at the company for over a decade. A couple relatively recent casting announcements only enhanced my excitement for June 14th. I'm referring to the announcement that the super talented pair consisting of Maya Hawke and Ayo Edebiri would be voicing the characters of Anxiety and Envy respectively. I am truly intrigued to ultimately witness how exactly the personally long-awaited Inside Out 2 depicts the internal struggles a youngster is forced to endure when experiencing that peculiar part of life when one has essentially exited childhood but has yet to enter adulthood.